Okay, back again. So, just to follow up from the last one, so we'll carry on. Um, so we talked about splitting bodies and plane cuts and stuff. So now why don't we talk into shells and do a little quick thing on like threads. So shells is like one of my favorite things to do. Um, so you've got this cool little half dome thing here, and but we want to hollow it out. So hollowing it out is super easy. Uh, Basically, we want to make a bowl, right? So why don't we flip this guy on his head, um, and let's. Oh, you dirty. Okay, let's make a bowl. So there we go. There's the top side. We got a grapefruit. Let's dig the guts out of the grapefruit. So what you do is you go modify and shell, and so it's saying what face or body do you want to shell. And so I'm going to pick this face because I want this thing to get cut out. And so it's asking me how thick do you want the wall. So we know this thing's 40 millimeters. Oh, get out of here. Go away. Die. Snooze forever, you dirtbag. Oh, lame. Well, let's start again. No, keep going. Let's not waste the tape. So we know this thing's 40 millimeters, so let's just make this a 2 millimeter shell, see how it looks. You can make this pretty much whatever thickness you want. Why don't we go to 5? So there you go, it's a pretty thick bowl now. So that's how you do shells. Super cool. So you can do lots of things with shells. So if you've got like I know one thing I did was I found a cool sort of small bust on Thingiverse, and I kind of wanted to make a mask out of it. So I grabbed it, I slashed it in half, and said make the backside of shell, and it just sort of hollowed the thing out, and then you tweak it and had a cool Halloween mask for the kid. So that was kind of fun. But doing shells and stuff like that's super easy. So that's how you do shells. So when you're done, and you can say, do you want to do shell direction inside or outside? So if we say outside, let's do 2. So it just made it bigger instead of, so it added 2 millimeters to the outside of the bowl, right, and hollowed everything out, versus on the inside, which is where we'll keep it, in 2. So there you go. That's doing a shell. So let's talk to, so it's unrelated, but since we have this kind of cool shape, it sort of led me into another little project I was working on. And I won't go into hairy detail, but why don't we get rid of the shell real fast here, and let's go work on just doing like a thread, a threaded hole and a rod. And you can 3D print these things and screw them all together and work just fine. Why don't we do, let's home this guy back up again. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle on here. We're going to inset a hole, we're going to thread that hole, and then we're going to make a rod, and we're going to thread the rod so the 2 pieces would actually screw together. So why don't we do this? Let's sketch a circle, center diameter, and I'm going to pick this face to sketch my circle on. I'm going to throw it right here in the middle, and I'm just going to make it, 24 is good. Enter. And so back to the home position, I'll stop that sketch. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to inset first. So it's super easy to do, right? You pick that. We're going to modify. And instead of move it out, we're actually going to say -5. Let's inset it 5 millimeters, and I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to join it. I'm not going to enter it. I'm just going to cut a hole. Hit OK. So now I've got this thing. So I've got a face here in order to do threads. Let's get rid of this construction plane because he's bugging me. And so just while we have this here, why don't we click him, and let's do one more modify. And let's bring him out. Oh, cancel. Not a modify, a extrude. And let's bring him out, whatever, 48 millimeters. And we don't want to join. We actually want 2 bodies in this case. If we hit join and hit go, we're going to have this mushroom. I don't want a mushroom. So we're going to say new body, and OK. So now it looks like they're together, but I actually have a separate body over here. So why don't we move him out of the way real fast? Right click, move. Grab this arrow, and let's just move him along this axis and get him out of the way. Hit OK. So now you can see I've got an inset here. And like I said, we're going to thread this surface on the inside, and we're going to thread this outside, which will become the rod. So real easy to do threads. why don't we do, you pick that inside face, you come down here to thread, and so by default, like I use this BSP pipe thread, and it defaulted to this 5/8 because that was the closest. You can do, there's lots of different thread types you can do in here. I've done this ANSI metric. You can specify different thread sizes, the height of the threads, the spacing of the threads, all that good stuff. So that's really more for you to play around with. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick this checkbox to remember, because whatever I do on the inside, I want to make sure I do on the outside. Right? And oh, and by the way, you want to make sure that this little checkbox here for modeled is checked if you're going to go 3D print this, because if you uncheck it, you get sort of this vague, ghostly shadow of threads, and that's not what you want, right? If you want this to be part of your model, so make sure that's checked, so you're modeling the thread as part of your body. Hit OK. And now I'm going to pick this outer face here, and I'm going to do a thread on this one, and then so you can do a couple of different things where you're either doing a full thread, so this is full length, so it threads the entire body. So you've got a full threaded rod if you want, or you can uncheck that and you can specify the length. And let's just, we already know our inset's 5mm, so I'll keep it at 5, but you can, change this to 10, and it'll make it a 10mm. And since I clicked remember, it's basically matching my outer threads with my inner threads. Hit OK. And so there you go. Excuse me. Now, obviously with the tolerances in 3D printing, when you go to screw these things together, they're going to be pretty tight because, you don't have super tight tolerances with 3D printing. I mean, it's pretty good, but so you may need to play with opening or opening up this hole, say 0.2mm, or shrinking this rod 0.2mm, one way or the other. But I'd say if you want to just go play around with it, go play around with it, and but that's the easiest way to do threads. There's lots of different options. I've made little containers, top and bottom threaded containers, or like a bowl threaded on the inside, outside, and then with a lid that came down. But had some pretty cool ones. So there's how you're doing threads. So we talked about shells, one of my favorite things, and doing threads, the other one of my favorite things. They're all my favorite things, if you can't tell. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Thumbs up it, whatever.